Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introducing, my name is Astri Sulastri of Management 20F class. Now present an assignment from the English Business. Improving the soul of the entrepreneurship by increasing growth of e-commerce in Indonesia. Abstract. In the age of globalization, the presence of the internet has opened a fully transparent global information grid, directly or indirectly avoiding and creating challenge to how economic transactions are managed. Technological advances have given rise to the trade method known as e-commerce. To be an entrepreneur is not easy, sometimes long enough, with considerable energy and expense, so it is only natural that many business people give up on their way before they reach success. Therefore, specify your main focus and undertaking and continue to increase the knowledge and skill you need to optimize the focus you have specified. Never stop working until you reach your dream. By growing the spirit of entrepreneurship through the growing growth of e-commerce in Indonesia, making entrepreneurs more challenged to maximize what they have to accomplish, as more they of technological development and the drive to continue working at the high levels. Not a few of us have to rise level to equalize the present world. With more developed e-commerce in Indonesia, it's become a new step for entrepreneurs to wake up corporate performs even their own. Mass media become the starting points at which e-commerce is born. Introduction. In the age of globalization, the proliferation of electronic technology has accelerated and has affected practically of all of society activities. The sophisticated technology and the transparency of a directly or indirectly transparent global information network have affected and created a challenge to how a transaction is managed both socially and economically. Present technology brings human benefits and benefit in many ways, especially with the advance of the internet. The international networking is a computer network connecting computers around the world and creating cyberspace where one computer to another can connect or connected. An entrepreneur will often use his right brain to generate new creativity, always motivate himself and others, and always address the correct the circumstance with a smile, making an even sizable even an opportunity. Entrepreneur will see the problem as a challenge. The failure that occurs is not the end of everything, but rather the overpowering of learning and the motivating of spirit. Outside the context of business and just for profit, an entrepreneur will always try to enrich business by more watching and listening and being sensitive to opportunities. Entrepreneur will look at everything in positive light, changing where it can be difficult to be easy, impossible to possible. Entrepreneurship. Tracing the historical background of this term, the name entrepreneurship has been known since its introduction in 1775 by Richard Castellan. Internationally, the term entrepreneurship itself has been known since the 17th century, while in Indonesia, the term entrepreneurship did not begin until the end of the 20th century. The word entrepreneur, modern English, designates the founder of a business or the owner of an innovative company. The meaning can be explained in two ways. First, entrepreneurship is the enterprise of creating a new venture or business to pursue an opportunity, and the entrepreneur is viewed and then sensed as an innovator or pioneer. Second, the entrepreneurship is the is the activity a person who lead, manager takes risk, and is at the same time the owner of a business, most commonly called the owner-manager. Zimmer of the company 2008, entrepreneurship is an application of creativity and innovation to solve problems and to make use the opportunities people face each day. According to Sarsa 2005, entrepreneur is someone who has vision, spirit, and actions in effort to create and develop his own income resource without relying solely on others. According to Suryana 2013, entrepreneurship is discipline that learn about value, ability, and behavior and dealing with the challenge of life and how to obtain opportunities with the risk it may encounter. According to Pahmi 2013, entrepreneur is person who create new business by taking risk and unrealistic to achieve profit and growth by identifying opportunities and combining the research necessary to build them. According to Alma 2008, entrepreneurship is a process of creating something else using time and activities with capital and risk and receiving recompense and personal satisfaction and freedom. Entrepreneurship category on employees. Each resident who has an obligation to earn a living has the right to choose between working an employee or worker for a company or establishing his own business, either working alone or forming a group. According to the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor, from a motivational point of view, one chooses to establish and run his own business on the basis initiating the venture of exploiting for the pursuing opportunities that could generate both revenue and profit in the future, called the opportunity entrepreneurship. Business as a result of correction owing to a great lack of option than enterprise. Entrepreneurial traits. According to Alma 2008, an entrepreneur has traits as follow: confidence, task and result oriented, risk assessment, leadership, originally future oriented, full of new ideas, and the entrepreneur stage. There are stages involved the entrepreneur running his business in general, the stage of entrepreneurship. First, starting stage. Second, the manufacturing stage. Next, maintaining of the business. And last, the stage of developing the business. B. E-commerce. History of e-commerce, based on analysis by Prasetyo Budi Widagdo. This e-commerce had actually started in the 1970 at the same time as electronic form of transfer, a money delivery service via an electronic channel. At the time, the company that used it was small. True, e-commerce has not been used general, while over time electronic data signature are on hand. E-commerce continued to expand. Various manufacturing companies down to travel reservation began using these electronic trade models. Until 1990, the internet began commercializing electronic commerce only increased, spawning a term known as electronic commerce. In Indonesia, e-commerce began to grow rapidly. Today, e-commerce has developed in many forms, coming up with various business models and services over types. The e-commerce reporting from the Balance Small Business page, there are some types e-commerce at the currency grade, which is 1. Business to business or B2B. 2. Business to customer or B2C. 3. Customer to customer or C2C. 4. Customer to business or C2B. 5. Business to administration or B2A. And 6. Others. Now there are two other commerce models that are still very rare, namely the model e-commerce customers to administrate or C2A and the e-commerce business to Messi model or B2A. A simple example of this C2A is someone use website to report hardware and also pay this tax. With the rapid growth of e-commerce in Indonesia, their interest shaped soul growth. Not only at that point alone we work, but with today's technological advance to be learned from several perspectives as well. With e-commerce in Indonesia, the entrepreneur is required to grow more as the year change in business does not eliminate the possibility of change. Not only that, we wait the next years with globalization change that excite and growing. Here are some of the items that need to be done to develop the entrepreneurship we saw as from first, start a business with intention and confidence. 2. Have a sane speed. 3. Learn the success stories of others. 4. Capital. 5. Focus on entrepreneurship. 6. Has the ability to sell. 7. Do it right now. So the presentation, if you'll excuse me for any verbal mistakes, thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.